Yeah, it's about time we played a quality team game and clipped that mark of getting, over 30 assists or 30 assists. That's a true sign that the ball had energy and we were all making the right plays and wanted to see each other do well. Not saying that we don't have that any other night, but it just felt good to get everybody some points and get out in transition, get some easy ones.
Did you get a chance to talk to Luka and any concern on whether he'll play tomorrow night?
No, I'm not sure. You got to wait for me to report. That's professional as going to get.
Gafford's on obviously pretty historic run here.
Don't jinx him, Tim. Don't jinx him, Tim. Go ahead.
What do you think of what he's doing on the offensive end right now?
He's spectacular. He's making our jobs as point guards a lot easier, just setting great screens and getting out early and putting pressure on the rim. So that when you have that opportunity, having a big that's playing that well, shooting a high percentage, even D-Live coming back, it opens up a lot of opportunities for our shooters on that weak side. So grateful for them.
What's your current state of mind with the way the team's playing?
Need more work to do. Just the mentality, just more work to do. Just take it one game at a time and, continue to put some quality quarters together and not allow any plays out there to discourage us or get us down emotionally. We know what's at stake here. We don't have to talk about it over and over. So just putting the mission in front of ourselves and working towards that. Nah, man, we get paid to do this, man. It's not tough, man. Come on, man. Just got to get prepared and get ready to play a tough team in a tough environment.
Kyrie, just speaking on streaks, you're on a streak yourself, 29 straight free throws.
Don't jinx me, bro. Don't jinx me, bro. I got to keep that right elbow tucked. Stay fundamental, man. Next question, man. Come on, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
Outside of that, are you doing anything differently?
When I came back from All-Star break, I had a long conversation with my dad about just staying consistent at the free throw line, and I know what I'm capable of. I know my ability. Wish I got a few more calls out there, but it took me a little while just to get closer to 90%. That's where I want to be for the rest of my career, is just 90% or above, and it just takes focus and discipline, and just doing the little things when you get up there and just taking breaths. Few opportunities I had in the beginning of the season, I just was rushing it. So after All-Star break, I just wanted to make a concerted effort to stay focused.
I asked Coach about the trust between the team and
Thanks.
how do you factor in as one of the veterans and one of the leaders of the team?
Say the beginning part one more time.
I asked Coach about the trust between not just him and the team, but you guys
Mm-hmm.
as well. How do you factor in as not only the veteran but as one of the leaders?
He makes a good point. It matters. We could, sit up here at times and kind of just give you guys the fluff, but I think you're noticing a team, and not just myself, but others around me who take accountability, who want to play well, who want to sacrifice for the team. And some nights it's going to look great, and some nights it's not going to look perfect. And I think that's what we're learning through adversity right now, or the adversity that we faced, previous games against teams that were kicking our ass. To be honest with you, don't find me NBA. But it matters that we have that trust down the stretch. And also, we're playing those first three quarters. If we give a team confidence against us, they're going to knock down shots. They want to kick our ass too. So I think we're, starting off the game with a physicality and also a mentality that we're, getting ready for something bigger, and we don't have to tell the world about it, but we just know we got to take care of our in-house stuff and let the game play out. We got some special players that are playing at a very high level, having historic seasons. So we just want to continue to give each other confidence and encouragement. And when things kind of look a little haywire, we just got to settle in, and that's where my job comes in, just to have that poise, stay poised, and continue to relay that to my teammates as best I can, because sometimes I could get, a little out there too and emotional. So they got to be able to reel me in. So that's part of being on a great team.
Brief changes for you, Gafford. What were you seeing out there from an offensive standpoint?
Pretty much they was throwing everything at us at the end of the day. Usual, doubling Luka and Kai. And then just rotating, really just kind of off the middle. There was a lot of corner threes that we could have got up for sure tonight, just because of how defensively set that they were. That's pretty much it. Didn't really see anything too different from what I've seen on a night-to-night basis.
They were out Steph Kerr and Draymond tonight. Is it hard to kind of get up on a team with two of their starters out?
Yes, if you play down to just like the level of competition. At the end of the day, two of their star players were out, and it's just like with them it was the next man up. So at the end of the day, you just have to kind of like really just get over that hump to where it's like, oh, they got their two somewhat best players out. Now we can just go ahead and just ease by. Those guys are still NBA players. They're going to come out and they're going to play 110%. So.
Are you ever going to miss a shot again?
I don't know. I'm not gonna jinx myself though. So, just come out and just, like I always say, my philosophy: just be consistent. At the end of the day, just have fun with the game. So.
At the risk of being you, how conscious are you of this streak? Like why you're playing? Do you know that's 32, that's 33?
Yeah, I mean, at some point it was like that, but I try to tell myself not to just worry about it because, I mean, if I do it, then that's good. I'm going to celebrate it, of course, but at the end of the day, I just want to come out and win games. I worry about the record after, for sure.
Daniel, admittedly, this might sound like a Hallmark movie question, but you've given so much of yourself to this game. Simply put, what does basketball mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. Ever since, I fully just, started to fall in love with the game, it's just something that I can for sure take care of my family with. And night in, night out, those are the people that I give thanks to. Of course, I give thanks to our Lord and Savior, but I also give thanks to my family, too, because if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for my city, if it wasn't for just, the people in my circle and my team, I mean, I wouldn't be here right now, most definitely. Just mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. They've always pushed me to always take that next step forward instead of taking steps backwards, even if I'm in my own head. If I've been through just a serious series of just depression stages or whatnot. So just having those people around me most definitely have just really just pushed me to just be the best of my capability.
What is your current state of mind?
Current state of mind, I mean, just focus on being happy. Having fun with the game, having fun with life. Life isn't promised on a day-to-day basis, and I can say that because I've experienced a couple of times where I haven't almost been in this world. So it's just I take that as an experience to where it's I always cherish the day that you're experiencing that day. Worry about the next day whenever it comes. That reminds me of the Kung Fu Panda quote. Master Oogway said, I can't fully remember it, but if y'all watch Kung Fu Panda, the first one, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Back in the day, the Kuminga Batombo used to say, don't these guys have cable, that you're coming out all the time and block the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a line like that? I mean, you have something blocking that.
No, I don't. I think last game I had kind of joked around. I was like, guys got to do their research. But that's pretty much it. I usually don't really talk trash at the end of the day because, I have been on, the bad end of highlights. So I really just try to stay humble in those situations.
Daniel, you're obviously a serious big man. Tomorrow, the Thunder up again in Chet Holmgren. It's been pretty incredible. I just want to get your thoughts on Chet going into tomorrow's game.
Pretty much just preparing for him, just like any other big man. He's going to come out and he's going to, do the things that, he's capable of doing. Not going to stop him from scoring, but at the end of the day, we're going to make it hard for him, for sure. So it's coming out. The next game in front of us is the most important game. We're going to come out with the mindset to win, for sure.
It was more blocks than buckets in the first half. Are there nights when what you're doing on that end kind of fuels the offensive end?
Oh, yeah, of course. At the end of the day, I'm a defensive mindset guy, for sure. And I try to be the anchor of the defense. That's what, my job is on a night-to-night basis. So really just coming out with just a defensive mindset is what I kind of put first instead of scoring. I try to let the game come to me. I don't really try to go control the uncontrollable because if I do, I'll get all in my head. I'll get frustrated. It'll just be all bad.
Yeah, you came off the bench and you started. Can you talk a little bit about how you being a starter now, how you kind of set the tone with your energy?
I really don't even know. In all honesty, I just come out with just energy on a night-to-night basis. Even if, like you said, coming off the bench, just having fun with the game. That's how I really just kind of look at it. At the end of the day, I laugh, I joke around, and that kind of fuels me to push me into a point to where it's full lock-in mode because, with a clear mindset, whether you're joking around, I try not to get to a point to where it's I'm thinking about anything before the game. So I just go around. You might see me dancing around during warm-ups and stuff like that. So it's just I find ways to help me clear just everything from head to toe because that helps me come out and be able to be the best that I can on a night-to-night basis.
What does that do for your defense when you got guys like Gafford blocking 7 shots?
7? Very impressive. I have no idea. I didn't no idea he had. That's very impressive. But I think it's it's a huge rim presence, with D Live and then now adding Gaff. It's scary. It's hard to be able to finish over them.
Tell us the way you guys' offense was moving tonight. You got 30 assists, you only had 44 baskets.
I think we're really trusting each other. I think that's been a big emphasis for us in these last couple of weeks is being able to trust in one another. And I think the whole team's made sacrifices, and I think it's shown in the last however many 5 games it's been.
Josh, you guys started 1 of 17 on 30, something like that. Obviously a bad shooting night overall for you guys. Earlier this year, before the trades, before Lively developed, is that a situation where you could ever possibly imagine win a game like this, shooting that poorly from 3? Is that something that you guys have?
I don't think I look at it as like a knock on. If anything, I take it away as a positive. If it will up with only hitting 1 3. So at the end of the day, yeah, we didn't shoot the ball well, but the fact that we're defending and we're still in the lead, I think that says more about our team, and it shows that we're a dangerous team, because once our threes are hitting, I think we're top 3 in the league in threes or something like that. So I think once our threes start hitting, I think that's a big bonus. So I think these type of games are going to help us.
Jason has talked about how when the shots aren't falling, the defense can falter. Do you feel like you guys are turning a corner in that sense?
Yeah, I think 100%. I think that goes back to, just sacrificing and, and doing whatever you can to win the game. Some games aren't going to be your game and others are. And I think it's about taking advantage of that and, we're trying to just be as positive as we can. And I think that all starts with the defense. When our defense is rolling, it's hard to, it's hard for other teams to play.
How tough of a back-to-back is this with Oklahoma City tomorrow night?
It's very tough back-to-back. They're these, the Warriors and then obviously OKC. They're amazing teams, but I think it's a great battle for us, and it's a great preparation for us and what we want to do this season. So I think it's exactly what we need, and I think we need to go in there and not think it's a back-to-back or anything, and play with a lot of energy.
Any update on Luka?
We'll see. I know he left the game with sore hamstring, so we'll have a better answer tomorrow.
Do you anticipate him making the trip with you tonight?
We'll have a better answer tomorrow. We'll see. This is a fluid thing. This thing is being talked about now, so we'll find out here in a couple minutes if he's going or not.
Are you aware whether it bothered him earlier in the game or earlier this week?
No, it's just he gave me the signal that his hammy was tight, so we took him out.
Tell us about your defense tonight, Jason, particularly Gafford with the 7 blocks.
Yeah, it was a great test for our defense tonight, especially with, we had some great looks on the offensive end that just didn't go down for us. But this was, again, something that we did in Chicago in the second quarter. We didn't score the ball, but we kept playing defense, and I thought our defense was great. As you brought up, Gafford, it had 7 blocks tonight. Was really big for us to keep the lead, but also just to protect the paint, which he's been doing at a high rate for us right now.
Obviously, Gafford's on a wild streak right now. Without violating your desire to stay away from that, what do you think about the way that he's finishing right now?
Yeah, he's playing great. He's got great hands. Luka, Kai guys are looking for him. His ability to finish, over people too. It's not just that it's everyone. It's just by himself. And so I think just being able to take the physicality and to be able to finish layups and also dunks, is big. And he is on a streak right now. And we're going to need that again tomorrow.
I know you guys didn't shoot the ball the way you wanted to, but you had 30 assists on 40 go back. Expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, it was old school basketball, twos. I think we had over 60 points in the paint. I thought, again, being able to pivot from, we got great looks at threes and not just settling. We could have been stubborn tonight to prove that we're going to make threes, but I thought the guys, Josh, being able to turn down open threes and get to the rim was big for us. to keep the lead, but also, to show that we're growing as a team, to recognize if something isn't working for us, to be able to pivot and get to the paint and get to the rim.
Earlier this season, could you have won a game shooting like this?
I don't think so. I think a couple things, we would have been stubborn to shoot threes, and then also we probably our defense would not have been up to par. Again, I've said this earlier. I think PJ is playing at a high level for us on both ends. He doesn't let the threes or missed shots affect him. He competes on the other end, and that's what we need.
I know there's been an emphasis on trust, not just from the team, but from you towards the team.
Yeah.
How did that play into the play tonight?
Yeah, in this league, when guys are scratched, when you talk about Green or Curry is out, there could be a letdown, and we talked about that. Understanding that three wasn't going for us, but we're starting to get our defensive identity to be able to trust one another, to support and have each other's back. And I think we found that against Miami, but I thought when we went on the road, we really were challenged with that, and you could see the trust. On the offensive end, the ball is moving. We're turning down shots to find better shots, which we weren't doing early in the season. But that just shows the maturity of this group and the trust of this group.
Tonight was a great win, obviously. How can you guys carry your momentum into tomorrow's second of back-to-back?
Yeah, you're talking about the best team in the West with Oklahoma City. They're playing well. Shea is the head of the snake. You got to try to keep him out of the paint. And they got a lot of other weapons, Chet, and those guys, they're playing well. They play extremely well at home, so this is another great test for us.
Coach Kerr, can you talk a little bit about Josh Green's ability to pick up full court and how that helps out overall?
Yeah, that's a big thing that we've been talking about here of late, and Josh has been one of the guys that we've asked, D. Jones, Josh, and those guys, the guards, to be able to pick up, and I think Josh, again, has done that, being physical. And those are little things that can help, especially on the defensive end when the offense is starting their, offensive plays at 14 or 15. And so that helps us in a big way. And again, I think Josh, it helps him get into the game also on the offensive end.